Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, we got to give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, give us a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little star on the bottom and hype us up. And also, don't forget to turn your post notification bell on while you're hitting that like button and that subscribe button so you'll know when we dropping these bangers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, remember when I told y'all about all that play calling on Sunday during the live stream? And I told y'all the play calling was bad. The offense needed to be opened up. They got Shedeur hamstrung, and they not helping him out with this play calling. I wasn't the only one to feel that way. We got a couple of all pros, a couple of former pros who said the same thing I did. Boy, let's go. Y'all ready? Let's do the thing. Now, y'all know we cannot do a video without giving a shout out to our beautiful ladies of the CU aunties. Most definitely shout out the CU aunties for always showing love and having our back. So when you see them in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you say what's up. And we also got to give a shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Bucky. But without Deion Sanders Jr., without Bucky, there would be no well-off media. There will be no access to everything Coach Prime, to everything Shedeur Sanders, to everything Colorado, and a few other places. But big shout out, big happy birthday to Deion Sanders Jr. That boy that be grinding. Without him, y'all wouldn't have the access you got. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get back into this Shedeur Sanders thing, man, because like I told y'all, Shedeur Sanders is hamstrung. They need to open up that playbook, and they're not giving him a chance to be himself and play the way that he needs to play. We seen a game where Dillon Gabriel has thrown for over almost 60-something passes in one freaking game where he was getting bombarded with sacks and getting blitzed, and he still managed to throw for almost 60 pass attempts in a game. We have yet to see Shedeur throw for over 25 passes. He hasn't even reached the 30 mark yet. They've been keeping him pretty tight to the vest with this play calling. The question is, when you going to open the playbook up? But the guys on the gridiron over on the arena, over on Gilbert Arenas' channel, seem to think the same thing I'm thinking.
Give him a C. I was looking at that game yesterday, and you hit the nail on the head. Stefanski has the training wheels on Shedeur. It's handoff, 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 make one pass, handoff, handoff, field goal, handoff, handoff, punt. And a lot of those, like, they really got the run game going. Like, they got Judkins going, they got him into the flow of the game, they were gashing him a little bit. But then when it comes to Shedeur in the passing game, no opportunity to get him in rhythm. And very basic concepts, half-field reads, level looks, things that really aren't conducive to getting the quarterback involved in the game. You're hamstringing him. Hand the ball off, hand the ball off, hand the ball off. Make this throw. You don't make it. Okay, we're going right back to the run game. And I agree. You have to get the quarterback into the game earlier in the wind. Let him feel that. Let him see what he's doing. He had that deep pass to Judy, and he just sailed it.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And Purdy missed on a couple too early in the game where he just sailed them. So get Shedeur involved, get the run game going, but then get your play action going. Get a little drop back game going. Get him in rhythm, and then lean on your guys up front. Lean on that run game. So Stefanski's, that's always been my thing with Stefanski's offense. They can run the ball really well. They could scheme it up, but the pass game is just lacking.
Yeah, and that's what I've been saying the entire time. He's hamstrung. They got the training wheels on him. They holding him back, not just of being able to make plays, of being able to run the offense effectively. Because as you seen on Sunday, they were running pass plays and run plays, but they were the same plays. They might switch the sides, but it was the same play. Quinshawn run the ball up the middle. Dylan Sampson, run the ball off the right-hand side, off the guard, off the center, up the middle. Like I've been telling y'all, outside, you got two great tackles. Run to the outside. And when they ran to the outside, they got more yards than they did running to the inside. But it's been repeat this play, repeat this play, repeat this play. You cannot fool the defense when they see you running the same play. You know.
I give him a C as well. I thought he was playing solid until he lost the momentum of the game. You know what I'm saying? So you come out, you punt. First drive is what it is. Second drive of the game, you go down to the 20-yard line.
You did.
Right, fucking get points on the board. You go for it on fourth from the 20, I say you get points on the board right there. You know what I'm saying? Then before the half, he come down, he scored a touchdown. So that's 2 out of 4 possessions in the first half that, boom, you got points. That's positive. We go in the locker room like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I got a field goal, I got a touchdown. I like that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you lose the momentum when you go for it on fourth down and you're on the 33-yard line.
Yep.
Like, bro, just punt the fucking ball. We got a top defense. Myles Garrett playing out his mind.
Yeah.
He playing good this game. They got 8 points. It's 10-8 right now.
10-8. Yeah.
Like, punt the fucking ball, bro. Why is we going for it on the 33? Like, we got, come on, bro. That's dumb decision. So you start to lose the momentum right there. The Niners score 17-8. You know what I'm saying? Then they punt again. Punt, back and forth. Then you muff a punt.
Yeah.
Boop. The Niners.
That was a big play. That was
the Niners score off that. Now it's 23-8.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, now you got to play a game that you don't want to play. You don't want Shedeur to have to play that kind of game against Robert Saleh. He too young to play that kind of game. You know what I'm saying? So and before he lost the momentum, I thought he was playing a solid game. You know what I'm saying? I would have gave him a B, but you missed the throw to Judy early. You know what I'm saying? Win, no win. I ain't gonna make no excuse for him. You make that throw, that's a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you end up punting on that possession right there. So, you make that throw, I give you a B. You don't make that throw, I give you a C. He ain't have a lot to do with them losing the momentum of the game. It wasn't him fumbling or holding the ball, taking sacks. That didn't lose the momentum of the game. An interception by him, that didn't lose the momentum of the game. His own damn coach lost the momentum of the game by going for it on fourth, leaving point. It's 50 miles per hour. We just kick the field goal, bro. Like, you at the 20-yard line. Yo kicker, he a pro. He can make this kick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take the points, and then when you backed up, you go for it. Like, you giving them 7 points. The muff punt, that ain't on Shedeur, man. So I give him a cool C. I thought he played solid.
Passing grades.
Yeah.
Now, what Akeem said is correct. It wasn't on Shedeur is the reason they lost the game. It was bad coaching, bad play calling, and special teams screwing up. It was a lot, but this game was winnable. The game was winnable, but the coaching or lack thereof cost them this game. They were in this game into the middle of the third quarter, and then all hell broke loose. But they are keeping Shedeur restricted, unable to run the offense with an open book, with a plethora of plays. When you're running a basic offensive scheme, defenses can scheme up on you. Like San Francisco in the first half, San Francisco wasn't blitzing. They were playing off. They would show blitz, but then they would back off because they wanted to trick Shedeur into throwing interceptions. But what happened in that first half, they didn't do a lot of passing. Shedeur finished the first half like 8 for 11, 8 for 12, something like that. And for only, around about 90 yards. And second half, they come out, they blitzing. They showing you. They wanted you to be, because Sunday was a weather game. And the Browns got out coached. The Browns in the first half was playing with the wind at their back. And that's why Shedeur sailed that first pass to Jerry Jeudy. He was playing with the wind at their back. That's why when he threw that pass to Isaiah Bond, Everybody saw it flutter. But what they didn't see was Shedeur's arm got hit. They trying to call it a bad pass. His arm got hit in the middle of him throwing that ball and him coming forward with the release. That's enough. That shows you how much zip that was going to be on that ball, because that ball fluttered and it still got there. Everybody that has said something about that play has said it wrong. His arm was hit in the middle of that pass. He didn't throw a bad ball. He got hit. His arm was hit while throwing the ball right there. And he still got the ball out and it still got there. But what happened was San Francisco outcoached the Browns, because once they started in the second half facing the wind, they started sending the blitz, because now they want you to throw that ball into the wind. They want to see if you can cut. But the Browns made no adjustments. They should have went to those out routes that Shedeur throws real great, real simple, like the first two passes he threw to open up the last two games. Those are the plays you should have been going. You should have been going to Shedeur, throwing passes to the numbers, to the outside of the hashes. That's where he's best at. But they don't know that, because they haven't been working with him long enough, and they don't know what he's good at. I've been watching him since high school. That's where he's best at. But, who am I to say? I'm just an armchair quarterback, just a sideline coach, at-home couch coach. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I gave him a C plus. The plus, I'll tell you why. But yesterday when I was on the network, they asked, what's the key to them 49ers winning this game? I said the most important units on this team, between both teams, is going to be the punt and kickoff team of the 49ers. And I talked to Kurt Warner, the Hall of Famer, two-time MVP, Super Bowl champ. And I said, Kurt, tell me the difficulty or the mindset of a quarterback in a backed-up position, like field position. And he said that's tough for anybody, regardless of your level of play, how good you are. But it's definitely tough for a rookie, because they're going to make mistakes. Things are going to happen. It's not going to be easy. Shedeur's drives inside his own 30. He had one at the 30. He started a drive at the 13, a drive at the 10, a drive at the 27, a drive at the 24, and a drive at the 5. The other ones, a drive at the 39, a drive at the 32, and a drive at the 35. That is extremely difficult for anybody to deal with, let alone a rookie with not that much experience. For what he had to deal with, I thought he handled it well. The plus came because his best drive of the game was his 10-plus play drive that ended in a touchdown. So that's where the plus came from. The play calling was basic. It just wasn't good. You just hand the ball off. Like, quarterbacks have to get in the rhythm. When quarterbacks are missing throws, what's the remedy to that? Get some early completions. Get them some early completions so they can get in the flow. And when you're not doing that, that's just difficult, man. It's just like a basketball player, if they come out, they just running, setting screens, running, then you expect them to just start hitting all these threes. You ain't getting let them get a couple jumpers or you can't. So the plus came from that drive, but you can't put this one on him.
I'm going to give him a C.
You cannot put this L on him because he was hamstrung. They won't open the offense up. They are keeping him limited in what he can do. Shedeur started the game out 6 of 8, just throwing the ball, making completions, getting first down, getting in and out of the huddle, and doing what he was supposed to do. But then you got conservative. You got into handing the ball off. And I don't know if they switched up in the second half. Kevin Stefanski was calling plays because it looked completely different than the first half. The play calling was ill. It was bad. It was bland. It had nothing on it. No dramatics, no sting, no bite, nothing to even try to trick the defense into even thinking we were running anything else but a halfback dive. And you gotta let the man throw the ball. You gotta let him open up. You gotta let Shedeur be the man. You gotta trust your quarterback to make the right decisions. He's a rookie. He's gonna make mistakes, but you can't keep him handcuffed. You can't keep him tied down and not allow him to make the mistakes. He doesn't grow until you make the mistakes. As a kid, you put your hand on that hot stove the first time, you get burned. Then you learn not to do that no more. We're not gonna do that. But the only way to prevent the mistakes is to let the mistakes happen. The only way to learn defenses and to read these routes and to be on time with these receivers is to keep throwing to them, to keep playing with them, is to keep repetition, keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Kevin Stefanski has to open this playbook up for Shedeur in order for the offense to look better than it has looked. You opened it up for Dylan Gabriel. How come you cannot open it up for Shedeur? We hoping come Sunday when Cam and the Tennessee Titans come to town, it's going to be a battle. Because Cam going to throw the ball everywhere, all over the yard. Cam got free reign. And they need to let Shedeur have free reign. They need to let him make the big plays and let him make the plays to keep the chain moving. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Kevin Stefanski going to open up this playbook and let Shedeur do what he need to do to show everybody how great he is, or should prove that he is a worthy NFL quarterback? Or are they going to keep the training wheels on? Are they going to keep him handcuffed, keep him locked up? We're going to find out Sunday. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. And also don't forget to do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell on, and hit that little star down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. But anyway, man, we going to holler at y'all. Y'all keep it cushy, and we're going to be easy. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out.